Hello and welcome back to Sean's Eye View. This week I'm going to show you some of the highlights and maybe some of the lowlights of the Nana district in Bangkok. It's a notorious area for one reason, which we'll cover briefly, but it's also changing. There's a lot of new developments, there are offices being built, new condos, apartments, so it's somewhere where some people might want to live, other people work, and a lot of people go to enjoy themselves. So join me and we'll cover the streets, some of the areas that I recommend, some of them that I'm not too keen on, and I'll show you some of my favourite places to eat and drink as well. So here we are at Nana BTS, which is surrounded by lots of new glass towers. This one here was only recently opened, and the others on the other side in the last few years alone. Nana is on the Sukhumvit line, so very easy to get to, just adjacent to Asok and not far from Prong Prong, both neighbourhoods I covered in earlier videos already. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll give you some commentary as we go around. Thank you. So here we are at the Soi 8 and Soi 11 intersection with Sukhumvit Road, just at the end of the BTS station there. This is a notorious U-turn, gets incredibly busy in the evenings because Soi 8 and Soi 11 are party streets, and the traffic is just horrendous. So if you're travelling here by car, plan plenty of time please. If you're coming to arrive in one of the hotels staying up on Soi 11, be prepared for a very slow journey up the Soi as it gets very congested. So this is Sukhumvit Soi 8. It is one of the party streets in the Nana neighbourhood. For reference, I filmed this at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday in late December. So yes, you will see people who are having a few breakfast beers. That's their holiday, their choice. It's a bar neighbourhood. There are a couple of gems. I'll show you shortly. So if you head down this alleyway past the Tipsy Tap to the end on the right, there is a restaurant that a friend of mine took me to recently, which is actually Georgian, Caucasian, Georgian, Russian influenced dining. It was really good. It's called Argo, and if you can work your way past the hostess bars and the other joints on the alley, here you'll find it, Argo. Good wine as well. This is the Lyf Hotel, which is a reasonable price. Rooms are quite small apparently, but good value, and is close to the BTS station and part of this Soi 8 neighbourhood. So if you're looking for somewhere safe to stay, this is a recommended choice. And further down Soi 8 is Det 5. I put this bar in the video because this is the first bar I went to after COVID rules were lifted. A friend organised a bar crawl, and this is where we started the evening. Good lively place, pool table, cheap beer, good fun. Spotted this place on the main road. It may even be older than the famous Armani. So we're back on Sukhumvit Road. The Q Sukhumvit Tower is a relatively new apartment building. A friend lived there for a while. Lovely facilities, fantastic rooftop function room, great pool area, very strict security if I recall. Getting in was always difficult. But as you can see, this is a new complex that was built up right next to the station. There's a brand new office tower gone up in the last few years as well, the O-NES tower. Further along Sukhumvit Road is the landmark hotel, which at the time of recording was going under a little bit of a cosmetic renovation at the front. That's finished now. Definitely brought it up to date with a good facade and entrance and restaurant at street level. It's a very popular hotel for people who are coming to visit the area. As you can see, it's right on Sukhumvit Road with the PTS line running through. And then of course we start to hit the weed shops, very creatively decorated in the neighbourhood. You'll see more in a minute on the other side of the road. Here we are at Sukhumvit Soi 4, looking at Hooters, the only branch that's left in Bangkok now, fittingly for Soi 4, which is the centre, ground zero of hostess and ladyboy bars. Gets very popular at night, jammed with traffic, a lot of people. Nana Plaza is the huge indoor bar area coming up shortly in the video. I would stay here only if you're interested in that kind of thing. To stay here and not be, this is going to be a massive inconvenience getting in and out of your hotel. Back to the main road now. This is the busy Sukhumvit Soi 3 junction. At the top of the road is the Bumrungrad International Hospital, very well known, well regarded hospital in Thailand. And yeah, let's just walk along the streets a bit further, and then we'll be turning to cross the road and return back towards Nana Station. Here's the JW Marriott Bangkok. Very nice New York steakhouse inside, New York grill. I recommend it, along with their Manhattan cocktail bar. And of course it's Thailand, so other dining options are available. Yes, you come all this way and you'll see Starbucks and McDonald's and Tim Hortons and others. So back on the other side of the road, this government bank had a very nice year-end Happy New Year's decoration. And then more fine dining with Burger King, but I do recommend Prime Burger, one of the best smash burgers. This is one of their other branches. There's one also in the Asok area. And a Starbucks, just in case you couldn't be bothered to cross the road to go to the one on the other side of the street. But notably, Superman. Crossing over the Sukhumvit Soi 3 junction and then heading up Soi 3 and into Soi 3/1. This neighbourhood is known for its Arabic influence, both in terms of restaurants and dining, but also retail. Lots of different Arabic shops. Very popular because the hospital nearby is also popular with Middle East customers coming for medical tourism. And here on Soi 5 is probably one of the best decorated weed shops in town, Wonderland.
Hello boss, good morning. Thank you, Bangkok.
Here we are at the bottom of Sukhumvit Soi 11, another popular party street with many chain hotels and restaurants, so I'm going to show you some of my favourites. This is the Aloft Hotel. I'll be publishing a video tour of the hotel next week. I stayed in this neighbourhood when I first moved to Bangkok at the Holiday Inn Express there up on the right. This is a really noisy party street area. I really don't recommend it if you want a quiet, relaxing trip. And the traffic is quite bad on the street. I think I've already said that. Bar Louie here, owned by my friend Louis, is currently closed, but he'll be reopening it soon. Further up Soi 11 it's more residential, but again the traffic situation doesn't make it ideal for living. Here's the Fraser Suites Hotel, which has above 11 a rooftop bar specialising in Peruvian cuisine, and Charcoal, a Indian tandoor restaurant which is really good and recommended. Not a great view from the street, but if you're looking for Indian food, I would recommend you come to visit Charcoal. And here's the quick shot of the Bumrungrad hospital. If you're looking for somewhere to come for a health checkup or other medical tourism, I really recommend it. Now walking back down the connected Soi 13 towards Sukhumvit Road, and I discovered there's a new branch of Blue Elephant, which is a royal Thai cuisine restaurant, very nice house set back in some gardens. Look forward to going there. So this is looking down 13. There's also a new Radisson Blu hotel right here. So here we are at the Trendy building, which is just an amazing name for a building. Lots of bars, visa processing offices. The Red Lion here does a nice English breakfast, and conveniently you can also get an STD test. So yes, very mixed use building. There's also Piri Piri Flaming Chicken, which for the eagle eye will notice this is a fake Nando's. Has very similar menu. Good quality too. And then finally, at the end of Soi 13, is this glorious building, the Miami Hotel. I will have to go and stay there to film inside because they wouldn't let me in, but it looks like a real gem. So thank you for joining me on this tour of the Nana area. I hope you found it interesting. There are other videos I've done for Asok and Prompong, and I will be filming other Bangkok neighborhoods shortly. I'll be back next week with a new video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. We like to hear from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.